set this so you all could see me. Alright, my people, so let's make a confession this morning. Miss Kim woke up kind of late today. I woke up kind of late today because I did not get up. I did not go to sleep early. I was home by like around 8. I worked a little late last night after the gym. I actually went back to the office to get some more work done. And then I didn't get home till like almost 8 or something like that. And I made 2 videos last night, so please go check those 2 videos out from last night. Did a physical health update as well as my 30th birthday update. And so then I did not, person is not yielding. People like, come on y'all, come on, get it together. So I ended up doing those 2 videos. And then I ended up watching a couple of TED Talks last night. And then a couple of those talks really got me thinking. And I had to do some self-reflection and some prayer about some things. And so I didn't go to sleep till like 11:40, close to 12 o'clock last night. And I set my alarm for 5 and 5:30. I am still working on waking up without my alarm. The goal is to wake up between 4 a.m. and 6 a.m. without my alarm. Certain days require, I would like to put me to wake up earlier than other days, but I'm just trying to start this out, of course. I've only been starting this about 2 weeks now, trying to wake up. I've been attempting to wake up early without my alarm. So what has happened was, this morning, my alarm did go off at 5 a.m. and I was really, really tired. And when I got up, my shoulders was so sore. So you check out my physical health update from yesterday. I did shoulder press yesterday with my PT. So feel free to check out that video, because that will probably tell you why my shoulders are so sore right now. My back is sore. So earlier this week, my legs were sore. Now my upper body is sore. So I was like, I gotta rest my body. I'm not gonna be able to get through today with 5 hours of sleep. Like I could tell you right now, I will probably been miserable. And that's another thing too, putting balance at that. Of course, I want to get up early every morning, but same time, I have to make sure I'm getting the right amount of hours that works for my body and mind and spirit. So with me, I'm one of those people that absolutely need 7 to 8 hours. 8 hours is like a dream. Like I've noticed there's a significant difference between me getting 4 hours of sleep and 8 hours of sleep. The times where I'm getting less amount of hours of sleep and I still have a lot of energy, that is because I'm really excited about something. There's exciting things going on, something new is happening, or I'm eating very well, or I'm drinking the right things. So there are factors in that, because there are some days I do not get 8 hours of sleep. Actually, most nights I do not get 8 hours of sleep. But this past night I got about 7 hours of sleep, because my alarm went off again at 6. I did not wake up. And then my alarm went off at 7, and I'm like, okay, I need to start making some progress on getting up. So I ended up getting up. I actually put my Bible on audio because my eyes were still really tired, and I knew if I started reading anything, I would definitely probably fell back to sleep. So I put my audio Bible on and started listening to some scripture. I listened to some Psalms this morning, trying to get myself up and dwell on the Word of God some this morning. So did that for about an hour or so. Checked my Instagram, see what's going on, but didn't spend too much time on this, a few minutes on that. Then I eventually was able to get up and get myself cleaned up for today. It's bittersweet. It's bittersweet. I'm kind of upset that I did not get up at 5 a.m. But same time, I am glad that I did have the opportunity to sleep in so my body could be rested. So it's kind of like a catch-22, but it's all right. It's all right. Today still goes on. The Lord is good. It's a beautiful day today. It's going to be like in the late 70s today. I wonder if we're going to push 80 today. So I got my comfortable gear on, got my tennis shoes on today. So this is supposed to be talking about Forward Friday. Okay, so those of you that's been checking me out all this week, you've noticed I've been attempting to have a theme for each day. Of course, there's some days I will post more than one video, but the plan is to have at least one video discussing the theme of the day. So today's theme is moving forward Friday. Okay, so there's no point in me doing a flashback Friday if I'm doing a throwback Thursday. I don't know who created that because it's the exact same thing. But anyway, so we're going to do more moving forward Friday, and I just want to discuss how can we move forward? What are some steps we need to move forward? What has helped me to move forward? My progress was moving forward at the moment of time. And this cop, see, they know this wrong. I'm literally driving down a hill right now, right? I'm driving down a hill, and it's this cop on Battlefield in Chesapeake on Camp Estella going towards Norfolk. And the speed limit, I think the speed limit is only supposed to be like 35, 40 maybe, I don't know. But it's an easy, you could go down that hill like an easy 40, 45. Actually, between 40 and 50, easy. I don't know why they do that. It's like I see them like every Friday right there. They know people, all people are doing at this time of morning is going to work or school. Ain't nobody doing nothing crazy right now. You do that mess tonight, like late tonight when people coming out the bars and clubs. Well, don't be doing that this morning, man. All people are doing is trying to go to work. But anyways, that's my soapbox right now. But moving forward, so I thought this morning as I was making my English muffin, and that's the thing too, I didn't even get to eat breakfast like I wanted to. I have no one to blame but myself. I have no one to blame because sometimes I get kind of distracted at night for whatever reason, and I'm attempting to reprogram myself and to remove these distractions at nighttime. But anyways, as I was making my English muffin, because that's the only thing I'm able to eat this morning, I'm just going to have to grab lunch somewhere, which I did not want to do. I did not want to spend no money on lunch. So I'm just praying that someone could bless me for my birthday or just for the kindness of their heart for lunch today. But yeah, so the thought was, where was I last year at this time? Where was I last year at this time? Today is what, April 13th. It's Friday 13th, y'all. April 13th, where was I last year? Last year, I was still in the Hampton Roads area, but I was in Norfolk, living in a rental house with roommates at the time. And to be honest with you, things were peachy. Things were pretty peachy. I was very comfortable, I've noticed. And honestly, I was just doing the mundane. I was just doing the same thing over and over again each day. And that is good too, in a sense. You know, you do want to gain consistency. You want to master the things that you're currently doing before you want to do something new. But I noticed then I was given an opportunity to transition. And to be honest with you, I did not take that opportunity to transition. I just decided to stay exactly where I was. I decided to stay in the rental house and continue to have roommates. I decided to do the same thing for supervision. To be honest with you, because right now I'm in the process of getting my OPC license for the state of Virginia for counseling. So I have my master's in counseling, but I do not have my license as of yet. I'm in supervision as of right now. So I was in supervision last year, but you know what? Your homegirl was slacking off. Your homegirl was lazy with getting my hours. I was not aggressive. And the reason being because I was really concerned about the money, and I didn't want to go into sessions without my payment. But I am allowed to, as far as what for what has been discussed with my supervisor, but I gotta make sure I make all my payments before at the time me turning in all my paperwork to receive my license. But I at the time I was not working a second job. I was content with working one job, knowing I had all this debt, and I knew I needed to get this license. So I was honestly taking my precious sweet time, and still, even me being approved for supervision, I still wasn't sure if I wanted to continue to pursue this career with counseling. So I was just honestly just doing me to the best of my ability, and just not really, I tried not to focus too much on my license and furthering my career. I honestly try not to think about moving. I just didn't try to think about it. But I am thankful that I took the initiative last fall, and I just came to a point like, Kim, okay, you're 29, next year you're going to be 30, at which I'm 30 now. So Kim, you got to start making some moves. Like, you cannot live in a state of being comfortable all your life. For a season, yes, but you got to start being aggressive. You're behind on your LPC hours. So now you're going to have to it's going to be longer for you now to get your license. You need a good place of your own, and it's just, this constant thing, and so I made the decision, okay, I don't know how all this is going to happen, but I just going to have to be aggressive in some areas. And I'm thankful I did, because last fall when I started being more aggressive with my career and moving from where I was at, I can say that I am at a very, very different place now. Looking back now, from a year ago, I could honestly say I am not in the same place that I was last year. I do believe I have grown significantly in areas of my life. I believe I've grown spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and physically in that matter. I believe I've been making strides. I believe I've been making a huge impact in my circles, in my community, everywhere I'm at. I'm just really thankful because I've heard many people say it, that you should not be, not saying you're having different personalities or anything like that, but you should not be the same person from last year. You should not be in the same state, I guess. So there should be some sense of maturity each year. Each year you should be growing in some area of your life. It doesn't have to necessarily be every single area of your life, but we do need to have balance in every single area of our lives. So that means each year we need to be pursuing in something, we need to be moving forward in something, we need to be growing in something. Being comfortable is great, okay? It's great, but we cannot stay in a sense of being comfortable if you're wanting to pursue your true dreams and goals. Of course, some people may not have as many goals as others, which is okay. Like I said, we have to stay in our lane. We have to find out our purpose, our calling, what the good Lord has for us, and we need to do that. For me, the type of person that I am, I have to break through every day. It's like I have to break through strongholds, generational curses every day. Like, the Lord, yes, has brought me a long, long way, and I still have a long ways to go. But with me, if I get comfortable, things could creep up on me, and I refuse for negativity and living below. I can't do it when I know I'm supposed to be at a state. I know I'm supposed to be at a certain level in all my areas, every area of my life. So I'm 30 years old now, and I honestly did not come to me until I was 29 last year, when I was driving one day to work, and I said, wow, Kim, you're 29. You have no one to blame on where you are today in life. And I understand that there are many people on here that has gone through some really bad stuff. You've gone through a lot of storms and struggles. You was not dealt the right hand. Some of you may not have been able to grow up with your parents. Maybe your parents did not treat you well. Maybe you had to live in a single parent household. Maybe some of you had to live with your grandparents. Some of you may have been adopted or foster care. Some of you may have not been able to go into the best schools. Maybe your schools were trash. Maybe you didn't have opportunities like other people in this world. So all of our experiences are very different. But I will say this, to the rich, to the poor, to the black, to the white, to the rich and the famous, to the nurse and the doctor, to the lawyer, to the teacher. Doesn't matter who you are. Doesn't matter. Christian, non-believer, whoever you are that's listening to this today, you have to come to a certain point in your life. There's a time when you become accountable to where you are. You become accountable to your behaviors. Unfortunately, and it just breaks my heart. It breaks my heart to see children or no children who did not have a choice in the home they was brought up into. They did not have a choice to the struggles that they had to deal with throughout their childhood, throughout their teenage years, even their early adulthood. But the great thing about life, it has a way of giving you second chances. The good Lord will give you a chance. The good Lord will give you a way of escape. But it comes to a point in everyone's life, because let me tell you, I've heard and I know rich people, middle class people that had the great life. And you know what? They live in like slums. They live in like bums. So, it comes to a certain point. Yes, some people are going to have more struggles than others. Other people are going to have more stumbling blocks than others. But it comes to a certain point in our lives. A certain point. I don't know what that age truly is. It could be 18. It could be 21. It could be 25. It could be 30. Hopefully it's not 40. But it comes to a certain point in our lives. We got to realize whatever I've been through, whatever was in front of me, whatever was trying to hold me back, today I have to make a decision that I'm going to do what I need to do. That I'm not going to use the excuse of why I can't live the life that God has intended me to live. Why can't I live the life that I desire to have? So for just a very small example, like with me with my dental hygiene, just to be transparent with you all, I have not been the best in the past with my dental hygiene, unfortunately. And growing up, sometimes we would have insurance, sometimes we wouldn't have insurance. And it came to a certain point where I depended. Why did I park here? You know what? I gotta back up because I can't even park here because I'm actually gonna go. Can you please go? Lord have mercy. People don't know how to drive. They don't know what they're doing. Okay, so with that being said, just give me a second, guys. No sense of driving. Don't know what they doing this morning. Don't know what they doing. Get up out of here. I got stuff to do. But anyways, what I was saying here. So I remember, I think before I moved to Norfolk, my last dental appointment was when I was junior, senior year of high school. I didn't go back to the dentist 3 years ago or something. And I remember, I'm like, you know what? I always, all through my early 20s, I always used the excuse, well, I don't have insurance. My parents didn't help me to get my insurance. They didn't help me to get my teeth together. And I'm sitting here how old was I? I'm in my 20s. Still blaming someone for my dental hygiene. Not to go find a dentist and be consistent with my dental hygiene. So, now, the past 3 years, I love my dentist. And at first I was going every 3 months for the first year to get my stuff right, and now I'll go every 6 months, and everything's going great. But just as a small, very small example, you know, we would go through years blaming someone of our struggles, of the things that we don't have, when in reality we are at the point of accountability and the age to do something about where we are. So I want to encourage you all to move forward today, reflect today, have some self-awareness, look around, look back on where were you last April and March. You know, are you the same person? Have you moved forward in any area of your life? Have you matured in your relationship with God? Have you matured mentally and emotionally and physically? Have you impacted someone this past year? So think on those things. And if you like this content, if you like what I'm sharing, please feel free to subscribe, share, and like. And also comment, and try to if you don't know me, you want to get to know me, you want to befriend me, hit me up in the comments, hit me up on Facebook Messenger, hit me up on Instagram. So I'll talk to you all later. Have a blessed, wonderful Friday. Don't let nothing hold you back from moving forward. Thanks for tuning in.